Well, we're back. That was almost a lacrosse timed half-time there, Weasel.
Very short half-time break. And here we go, starting the third quarter. 6-8 plays 3-5, ball in the middle. Rucks out at Pickering Brook, win the ball forward. Jenner can't run onto it, but he manages to clamp a tackle, and that'll be a ball up. Bowtridge and Self going at each other there. Kinlay wins it down. It's going to get held in, and we're going to get another ball up. So just be careful the way you put them on the ground, fellas. As we get another person walk straight through the cone down.
That's right. She's short. She didn't.
And here we go. Ball going forward now.
Well, there's a cup. We'll out them.
Cleaned up at the back there by Chidlow. Handball's gone astray. Armstrong couldn't get the ball to his teammate in the goal square, and Pickering Brook fighting with Chidlow. Snapped on the boot, and the umpire's called a point.
Well,
so
celebrations didn't match the umpire's vision there, so a bit of a let-off for Pickering Brook. Or for Chidlow, I should say.
So Self gets on the end of the kick-in. Blake offer presented but wasn't used, and now he's going to go long, touched on the mark. Scorer ends up with the loose ball. Centres it. Good by foot. Had to be good. It's a dangerous area. And off goes Foreman. Second bounce. Third bounce. Running away from Michael Johnson. The ball goes inside 50. Can't hold the mark down there, but they managed to knock the ball out the back. Running into an open goal and scoring. I think that might be Matt Mallaby, was it? I think it's Mallaby, I'm not 100% sure, but first blood to Chidlow.
Matt Mallaby. Well, president up here at Chidlow Football Club. Gets the first major of the second half. Welcome back to you all, wherever you're joining us from. You're here with me, Noel Nosey Johnston, and Neil Weasel, velvet-voiced Worsley, for the Hills Football Association Grand Final, brought to you by Vision Decor and ID Athletic.
Ball up in the middle. Outridge runs onto the loose ball, hands it back to Shadow, looks inside 50 and finds teammate McCoy. So we called him Socklick for a long time because we gave him the wrong name, but he had a fair bit of the footy in the first half. He's going to back himself here from
he'll be
outside
from
50.
52.
He's gone long. It's shallow. Touched on the goal line, through for a point.
Second behind Pickering Brook this quarter. They won't want a repeat of the second quarter. 3 goals 6, should say.
Should they bring the ball in? Oh, hits the chest hard and bounces off 20 metres back towards the goal. Scrap kick, centering kick, and marked in defence down there. Josh Little. Looks in the middle of the ground. Self can't take the ball. Probably got some fun on contact. No free kick paid. We're going to get a ball up. So
Cameraman thought that one was going further than it did. Apologies, viewers.
No ball up on the edge of the centre square. Kinlay. Shearer gets the ball down. That's ball. Umpires 2 of them calling play on. So Chidlow trying to work the ball back inside there, outscoring half, but Pickering Brook are rebounding this. That's gone out of bounds in front of the coach's box. So,
well, tight contest early in this second half. Chidlow 1 major, Bullsbrook 2 go away. Pickering Brook 2 behinds. So just ball up, not very discreetly send someone packing.
Yeah. Ball up just inside centre square, attacking side to Pickering Brook. Win the ball at the back of the pack, and they go backwards to the handball. It's loose now. Well mopped up. Thompson gets the handball out. Kick inside 50. Wes Casson is going to go back and have a shot at his fourth. He'll be kicking from about 54, I reckon. He's just outside. The man of the mark's just inside 50. It's a big ask.
I'll see to his name so far, mate. You said this is the scoring end, so let's see.
That's not going to come back. Oh, it's not been knocked through. It's been tapped forward, unfortunately, by Chidlow instead of backwards, and lucky to get a ball up there. They have to work hard to either run this through for a point and set up again or get some clean possession. Scorer gets a clean possession, goes to the back pocket. Half-back and marked by Picker and Brook. They've got a wall built here. 4 blokes backward of the play. Jenner gets the hands away. Armstrong picks up, he looks injured.
Another behind. Well, we saw in some amateur finals over the weekend, inaccurate kicking can cost you.
Well, as I say, poor kicking's poor football, mate. $11 points. Scorer plays on from the mark. Finds McKinlay. McKinlay looks up the wing. Good kick, finds Elliott. Elliott gets the ball back inside. Good run from scorer from behind. He now looks to kick inside 50. 25 out. Pickering Brook standing strong, taking the defensive mark. But that's what they need from Chile. They need their name players injecting themselves now. They've got to find a way of getting some score on the board.
Also consecutive touches, Weasel. They just need to find clean opportunities.
That's it.
Because that's not how it's been so far.
So we've got Outridge on half-back. Stephen, that is. Kicking to Richards, he can't mark. Luke Outridge picks the crumbs up, finds Jetta. So Jets looks up, goes round. He's got Richardson calling it for it, but Lukey Richardson, that is, doesn't get it. Chidlow knocked the ball out of bounds. So the 223's having a bit of banter here. Good throw from the boundary umpire. Pickering Brook Rutman taps it forward. Foreman got some work to do to get this out of the danger area. A lot of height and a lot of distance. 3 from Chidlow go up. Pickering Brook players all stay down. Now Outridge is camped on it. And that's going to be a ball up. So
I think that might be the... Is that Antonio there, Jono, or is that...
No.
Reece Margett?
That's Mr. Margetts in control at the moment. Ball up. Oh. It's a good tap. Read it forward. There's the umpire there, not 15, play on. Luke Outridge tries to claim the mark, but he's not going to get paid. We'll get another ball up.
It went 15 metres.
It's straight up. Now we have Antonio in control, throws the ball up. No one can get it clear, but it knocks the ball forward, Pickering Brook, and we've got a sling tackle free kick being paid here. It's going to Chidlow in defence. So
just looking forward, Weasel, every Chidlow player is pretty well covered by Pickering Brook here.
Foreman gets a good handball inside. Chip kick, half forward, there's the mullet, Little. Or is it Elliott? Wade Elliott plays on. Kicks inside 50 now. Well crumbed down there, but then left behind by Chidlow, and Pickering Brook managed to clear the ball out to half-back where it's taken by Johnson. He's got that free on the wing. chips the ball poorly, but then gets a free kick for a push in the back. It's going to go down ground. That was a silly thing to do because it's a horrible kick off the boot. They're just giving the ball back to Pickering Brook. So McCoy chips just outside 50, finds Giancono. 65 out.
And
Looking for a
Leo
lead.
to his mates.
That's the one. Kicks in the pocket. And it's a good mark taken down there by Armstrong. Got some front on contact but managed to hold on to it. And he's going to shoot from that deep in that pocket on the boundary line, I'd say. Now, will he go to drop punt goal or will he go around the corner?
You can almost put money on an around the corner effort here, Weasel. That's where the smart money would be, and you can see him shaping up for it.
Let's see what we get. It's called to play on. Goes round the corner. And the umpire's not moved. That's a goal.
Well, why kick a drop punt when you can kick around the corner and get a major to give your team a handy lead here? It is Pickering Brook, 7-11, 53, leading Chidlow 4-5, 29.
Chidlow need to find a couple of goals against the run of play, basically. Need to get a couple of scores on the board because technically that's 4 goal. It's a 4 goal break now. They've only kicked 4 for the game, so they need to get a rattle on. So they win the ball out of the middle through Brett Williams, who kicks forward. Well, a Chidlow player might have been held there, but really well crumbed by Malaby, and he's gone and slotted one. So
good reply, quick
call.
reply.
Yeah. Great work out of the middle. Great work out of the middle. And they probably need a couple more. Need to be right in touch from the last quarter. They can be within 1 or 2 at the 3/4 time break. Kicking to the scoring end. It could be interesting.
Well, that's what we like, and we also like a big crowd online. Big shout out to you all wherever you are. You're here with me, Noel Nosey Johnston, and Neil the Velvet Voice, Weasel Worsley.
Far from that, Rucks go to it. Pickering Brook win the ball out of the middle through Jetta. That's a good defensive mark over the fly to the ball there. Taken by McKinlay, Michael. Plays on now, looks up the wing. Goes to a contest. Foreman was good enough to bring that to ground and then get the ball moving forward. Numbers here favouring Pickering Brook. But Chidlow win it and go another kick forward. McKinlay can't mark. And we're going to get a ball up here just inside 50. Bit of push and shove. McKinlay not happy. Then we'll go do the ruck work now. And do that against Arnott. Pickering Brook player with the ball, Kashetta. Umpire's deemed that he didn't have prior, and it's going to be another ball up. So 40 metres out of goal, that dead pocket. Ball spent a lot of time over there today. Chidlow with it forward, and we're getting a free kick here down the ground. So McKinlay, I think, will get the shot.
Well, experienced umpires out there, they're right on top of this.
It's Elliott who's actually getting the shot. Outridge leaving the ground, he gave that free kick away, and he's coming from the ground. I think it was Outridge who gave it away. Just a bit of a late one.
Well, this will be a drop punt.
Luke Elliott. Can he bring him back within a couple? Straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Well, good start here for the third quarter. Chidlow, 3 goals straight compared to Pickering Brook, 1 goal 4. As Luke Elliott. We're giving that one to Elliott, are we, Weasel?
We are, mate. That's Luke Elliott kicked that one.
If you want to jump in the van for the last quarter and help us with the score updates and stats, feel free to come on over during three-quarter time. Big crowd here on the Community Sports Show where we take local sports to a global audience. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Glorious day in Perth.
Ruck's at it again. No one can win it clearly. The ball's picked up. And a free kick to the Pickering Brook player. It's Steve Shatter, who's now played on. Kicks the ball inside 50. And I think that's his brother maybe down there. Taking the mark, Mark. And then kicks the ball inside 50. We've got a free kick off the ball. It's going to Armstrong.
Taking down off the ball there, as you said, Weasel.
Bresciano took the mark, but Armstrong was closer. So they paid the free kick. Oh, Bresciano it was, sorry, took the mark. So, kicking his third, I think. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. He joins Bresciano with 3.
All the good work there, undone in a heartbeat.
Two silly free kicks, basically the one in the middle of the ground and then one at half forward. So, Armstrong with his third. He's got 3. Bresciano's got 3. Richards and Andrew Gilly have got 1 each. For Chidlow, Mallaby 2, Elliott 2. Langrove, Offer 1 each.
8-11, 6-5 the scoreboard, and that's what we've got here, so...
18 points. No one gets a clearance again. This time the free kick's going the other way in the back, and that'll go to Chidlow. Self chips the ball out in front of his half-back, running up the ground, who's dropped the mark, and then has had to give it away by hand. And now there's a fight on. I'll start the footy, you watch the fight.
Oh.
Ball inside 50. And another mark taken down there. Armstrong again. The skill error there was very costly. Unfortunately, Chidlow player coming off half back dropped the ball, recovered but handballed it straight to Pickering Brook player.
I mean, you can say he dropped it. He had to stop and prop for it as well. That made it a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of kicks. That one's gone across the face, so 12th point. Play on from the square. They looked to the centre of the ground. They were looking for McKinlay, who couldn't mark it. It's come out the back. Pickering Brook using the ball, backdoor handball, finding teammate. Now Armstrong fighting to keep the ball in play. We're going to get a throw in down there. Loose Forbes escorts the ball over the boundary line. You might not notice, viewers, on the actual footage, but this ground does run from left to right downhill. That
left-hand side being the downhill side.
Right-hand side being the downhill side.
Really? It must be my MSN, because it looks level to me.
Mark paid to Radonic, who's been a bit quiet since about halfway through the second term. Needs to lift. 5 scorer. Son of Shane. Looking inside 50, looking for a lead. 2 up again. Someone at the back, McKinlay gets the hands out. Mallaby, great smother. Fantastic smother by the Pickering Brook player down there. I think that was Adam Bresciano. We'll get a forced point. So we're back to 18-point gap. I think if I was Pickering Brook, I want to be 4 up minimum. Get a free kick here. Pickering Brook giving away the free kick. It's going to Chidlow. Okay. He's got some short. Yep. Finds McKinlay. Clean the hands this time. Much better pass. Goes inside 50 looking for his brother and finds him. McKinlay to McKinlay. We're going to get a shot at goal here from Adam. He'll be kicking from, I would think, about 40-ish metres.
5, I'd say. The player looks to be about 10 in from the 50-metre line there. Need one here. Keep themselves in at Chidlow.
Goal umpire's got a long way, but it's a goal. This is typical, just what we expect from a game between these two sides. Back to a 12-point game.
8-12 plays 7-6 in favour of Pickering Brook here at Chidlow Oval. The grand final hosted by Mount Helena at the 2023 Hills Football Association Grand Final. Proudly brought to you by Vision Decor and ID Athletic.
Good tap on the Pickering Brook ruckman. Finds Outridge, he's back on the ground. He kicks the ball inside 50. That's a good defensive mark taken there. Tim Huntley. So he gets the ball out wide now. Radonic, who we said needs to lift and has, kicks in the middle of the ground. A contest 2-on-1. Not sure about that. Jenner wins the ball, kicks forward. Now we're going inside 50 again.
Well, in cricket, you'd call that shot selection.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it was the right shot there for Chidlow, kicking inboard to an outnumbered contest.
Would have been better off using the ball up the wing. The turnovers now, seeing Pickering Brook having a shot at goal.
So Michael Briskasson
going at his fourth. Starts it right, swings it back to the left, straight over the goal umpire's hat. And 18-point lead is reinforced. So should they have to stay positive? It's an unfortunate error there, but they've been playing some good footy. If they get themselves a couple of goals between now and three-quarter time, we're going to have game on.
Well, reality is, for those who are just joining us, Pickering Brook have won all 4 of the matches in the Hills football between these two this year, while Chidlow have beaten Pickering Brook in the last 2 grand finals, looking to make it a three-peat. And it won't help that that's gone on.
There's a hold the ball decision. Outridge gets the ball inside 50. Vallis has a snap and the ball goes out of bounds for a throw-in. So, excuse me, just clear my throat. Plenty of instruction coming from behind the play here, with players being told where to position themselves. We're in a boundary throw-in right next to the point post. Ball's in. Pickering Brook ruckman taps it over his head, finds a teammate who's swamped. No prior, and we'll get a ball up 35, 40 metres out, directly in front. Bellamy's down the bottom there. He's gone. One of the back line has been pinned for holding the ball here. So Chetter's going to get a shot at goal. Couldn't see a lot of that because the pack was in front of us, but he must have tried to fend. And now Steve Kashetta has a chance to get the lead out to 24 points. It's hit the post. Another behind.
3-5 this quarter for Pickering Brook. Accuracy, as we mentioned before.
That's a throw. Not picked up. That's a throw. Siren goes. Tight quarter. Exciting. Game on.
Well,
Game on.
crowd there, almost out honkering the horn there.
Yeah.
So 3/4 time, let's just do a quick score update. I've got it at 9-13 for Pickering Brook and Chidlow 7-6.
Yep. 25-point lead.
Well,
Is it enough to hold on?
I think what the challenge for Chidlow, they've been, I won't say one-dimensional, but if McKinley and Scorer haven't been getting possessions, really it's just been Pickering Brook able to run it out and have their way with it.
Yeah. Jake Foreman had a really good quarter there for Chidlow. Did a lot of work off half-back. Worked really hard. Luke Elliott flashed in and out, but yeah, you're right. I think they're depending on too few. They need the whole team to lift here. No passengers for the last quarter. Was Pickering Brook need to control the football?
Well, 9-13, 67 to 7-6, 48. Pickering Brook, as we saw at the first quarter time huddle, you can see the mass of people here. While we have a chance, we'll just pan around and try and catch some of the crowd on the side, because it's great to see country footy doing so well. The Hills Football Association having a great season so far. Swan View finishing third, Kidgigana fourth, and then Bullsbrook, Mount Helena, Warwick Greenwood rounding out the squads there. Give a shout out to the association award winners. That was held a couple of weeks ago. Fairest and best for the Hills Football Association for 2023. Congratulations to Josh Hollingham of Swan View, and congratulations to Swan View as well, taking out the Champion Club Award. While we're seeing John Armstrong of Pickering Brook taking out the goal kicking, no surprises there. He led by more than, well, not more than, 58 goal lead over Luke Elliott of Chidlow. Those two both on the board here this afternoon. Shane Fitzgerald, he had 42 for his season. He's not in the team today, unfortunately. Out last week with a broken ankle, our medical team have reported. And we're set literally for a cracking last quarter. Chidlow at home, but Chidlow at home. But they're the away team, Weasel, and Pickering Brook with the larger crowd definitely behind their team here today. They've gone down to Chidlow in the last two grand finals. Got some.
Raffle tickets. Hello, Ryan.
Yeah, get your raffle tickets. See those boys there. It is legitimate. I've seen the prize. They're not just making money for post-game celebrations. And a message to you before I forget, Weasel, looking at the short, stocky man in red there, reminded me, you're under orders not to go before you catch up with your son.
Okay.
Not only do I broadcast, I also give messages. Let us know where you are, where you're watching from. Big crowd online across Australia as Ryan enjoys the momentary glimpse of the Mountie boys. Although, that said, they're not the Mounties anymore, are they? They're the Mount Helena Lions.
Just posting a score update online. 9-13, Pickering Brook 7-6 to Chidlow. Frankie Scarterfield out there asking for a score check.
All right,
Good to see you online there, Frankie.
Big supporter of the show, Frank. He's followed us for a number of years now, and it's good to have him with us wherever you are around Australia or across the globe. Let us know, because we love taking local sports to you, the global audience. 67-48, the score at three-quarter time. As the crowd make their way off the ground.
Fold him up. Fold him up.
Okay, lads, we're about to start filming, please. Boys.
Well, we'll ignore them as we go back to the broadcast here now.
Pickering Brook win the ball going forward. Backdoor handball, finds a teammate. Marking contest. Foreman can't bring it down, but fights hard. Wins it at ground level. Chips around the corner, looking for his teammate himself. Self can't hold the ball. Punched away from him by Jason Brescusson. So, 1 of 4 on the side, I think, today.
Luke Otway there just saying you sound your usual crystal clear self, Weasel.
Yeah. Thanks, Lukey. Okay, ball in. Ruttman go at it. McKinlay, clean possession. It's the ball moving forward now. Pickering Brook standing in the way. Self gets back in there and has another crack. I really feel that Self, McKinlay, Foreman, Scorer, they're the guys that need to carry their side. They need to bring them into the game. There we go, Scorer tracking the ball back, does well. Can't get boot to ball. Cleaned up by Pickering Brook. Jenny gets it back door, kicks up the half forward. Marking contest. Armstrong drops it. Ball goes out of bounds and we'll get a boundary throw in. Very good defensive work there from Tyrone Offer. He's had a big job on him. He's doing a good job at the moment. Running with the fly to the ball. Did well not to give away front on. So we'll get another boundary throw in here. Just outside 50. Left half forward. Brett Williams going up against Arnott. Ball's tapped forward.
Chidlow want to defend here. They can't afford to let Pickering Brook get an easy one.
No, that's right. Chidlow need the first score of this quarter. We're getting a ball up. No one's coming out with that. We're going to get another ball up, so...
A big shout out, huge crowd online, and I checked the stats at half time. Over 1,000 people saw the first half, so good to see Hills Football Association growing. And we'll look forward to some chats next year about how we can. Oh dear, that's another
post,
one.
But we've got one down here. We're going to play it down inside 50. Pickering Brook player is not moving. Umpire's call for the football. It's Outridge, so Matty Outridge, who was the match winner in the last game here. He's on one leg at the moment, hobbling. Bring the ball in from that point, hit the post. Chidlow managing to win the ball out of that marking contest. Go inside, well done. Fine young Blake Offer. He's another one who can really lift for the last quarter and give him side a chance. Finds Redonic with a bullet-like pass. Not sure if it was meant for him. He goes inside 50 looking for McKinlay. He's been held. Handball from Luke Elliott inside 50, the scorer. Scorer goes back with the hands looking for Redonic, who tried to chip it to McKinlay. The ball out of bounds on the full. So, Pickering Brook prepared to chip the ball across the back line. Bring the ball out for Agilia. Looks up the wing. Finds a man who's not in my book. Breaks the tackle. She's run a long way. He's at a bounce now. And gets a kick off. Just inside 50, half forward. Numbers are there with Chidlow. Chidlow now going to switch the ball out the back line through Foreman. receives and goes.
Now this is where they need to capitalise.
Needs a good bounce, doesn't get it, but the Pickering Brook player who's chasing can't chase. Michael Johnson's gone down. Oh, Bomber Thompson has put his body in the line there and managed to get the ball going forward to Pickering. Umpire right there, he's handballed it. The umpire's on the spot. Pachera. Now we're going to get the ball up.
I love that everyone's an armchair expert, which is why I'm a terrible watcher of sport. Well, I can't just go and watch a game.
Knocked forward there by Arnott. Finds Kachera.
Immediately wrapped up.
Yeah, wrapped up. We'll get another ball in. In the meantime, Michael Johnson's hobbled all the way from half back to the other side of the ground and off the ground on one leg. He looks like his game might be finished. We've got a holding free kick to Pickering Brook here.
Well, unnecessary, but...
Been a lot of that today, I think. A lot of unnecessary testosterone. Luke Richards, wheels onto his right. Kicks to the pocket, looking for a lead. Looking for Briss.
Misses everyone.
Looking for Briss Casson. Couldn't find him. The ball goes out of bounds. We'll get a boundary throw in.
Good job by Stephen and Jaden Clemesma. I have been given the information.
Done a great job on the boundary, aren't they, mate? A lot of work.
Oh, I couldn't run that far.
No, I could in about a week. Rucks go to it, tap back door.
It's still called walking, Weasel.
Is it? Okay.
Well, I've seen you run, and you run like I do.
Yeah.
It's still walking.
It's a thought that counts, mate.
And that's the problem here for Chidlow. They can't afford to walk. They need to get a bit of a run on here.
They're holding on, but only just here. They really need to get the ball down the other end and put some scoreboard pressure back on Pickering Brook. Haven't started the clock, so I've got no idea. No idea how many minutes in we are. Getting a ball up inside 50.
Straight 25s here in the Hills Football Association.
Yep, no time on unless the stretch is called for. So another ball up. We've got 30 out. Go at it. Williams nearly pulled that one off, but couldn't quite get out of the contest, and we're going to get another ball up. So Williams and Arnott going at it. It's down to McCoy. He can't get it out, and another ball up.
Well, 20 points at the moment. Chidlow held scoreless so far this final quarter, and according to you, that's the scoring end. So
there we go. Unattended. Easy mark. Get a shot at goal. I'm not sure who this young fella is. He's not on my team sheet, number 8. And he's on any of the team sheets we've been given.
no, but that's the way it rolls. So as we do, Weasel, he shall be from this point forward known as
the Phantom. So, have you a shot from about 40? Approaches now. Umpire's moved a bit, but not far. That's a goal. That's going to make the job very, very hard now for Chidlow.
Yeah, 74-48, the scoreline, 10-14 to 7-6. Well, you get a sense here that Pickering Brook are on a mission. Minor premiers this year. They've beaten Chidlow 4 times, in fact, this season. Looking to make it 5 and go out with a bang here.
McKinley back in the ruck, up against Arnott. Needs something out of the middle here. Pickering Brook with the clearance. Casson. Cachetta gets the ball inside 50. Easy mark to John Armstrong on the chest. And they'll just set that up. They'll take some time off the clock, and they'll have another shot at goal here.
Well, all 2,000 spectators still here this afternoon And Pickering Brook run in and celebrate that one, because that could be an early start to the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I think that's the first of the nails in the coffin, mate.
We're no longer allowed to say the opera singer's warming up in the back, so...
No, the large lady doesn't sing. So, Chidlow just got to get their hands on the ball here, mate. They've got to find a way of getting it forward. And they need to score some goals in a hurry. Game slipping away from them.
Well, this match brought to you by Vision Decor and ID Athletic.
Antonio gets the ball up. Pickering Brook win the ball in the ruck again. We're getting a free kick this time. It's going to Pickering Brook. So, giving away some silly free kicks here as well. Jetta takes it. Still inside the centre square. Kicking, looking for Armstrong again in the contest. 2-on-1, brought the ground. Chidlow managed to spike it to the 50. Now Self gets the ball moving. Handball back to McKinlay from Offa. And he just kicks blindly. Pickering Brook have dropped the ball now. Julia kicks inside 50. Oh, I think there's going to be a free kick here. That was crude. And now we're going to get a reversal, I think. Yep, so it should be. No need. Josh Little's going to get the free kick now. Just silly behaviour. So McKinlay kicking long. Forward marking contest.
Numbers favour Pickering Brook.
McKinlay cuts off. Messing around a little bit, but they've done well. Great vision. Finds Matt Mallaby. Matt Mallaby gets the ball over the top. Scorer, I think that might be having a shot here. Just shallow. He's looking for a free kick, but he's not getting one.
Well, first score of the quarter to Chidlow. Just a minor.
They've got to lock it in now. They've got to get some scoreboard pressure happening.
Well, I was about to say can't afford to let it out easily.
Yeah. There's just Pickering Brook blokes everywhere unmanned at the moment. A ball up the wing. This could be marked inside the boundary. So the kick's to half forward. Contest between the two ruckmen. Arnott can't mark it. McKinlay comes away with it. It's clever. Sells the dummy, has a bounce. Then kicks into Pickering Brook player approaching him. That's a good kick from Blake Offa. Finds a teammate who's
picked
bounced
up
the
by
ball.
Blake Offa, but a terrible decision there. Thought he'd got past.
Bouncing the ball while he's being tackled, unfortunately. But here's another turnover, so...
And looking down in the back, there's a couple of players just sharing the love, shall we say. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Language.
He's opening
well
up a nursery because there's dummies left, right and centre there.
Williams has it on the 50. He'll be kicking from 55. Finds teammate in short. Unmanned.
Now,
Max Ward, haven't called him today. He's on a quiet day. See if he can get some scoreboard pressure happening. Kicking from about 30, 35 maybe. Sets it up, it's not coming back. It's stayed in play. And now there's a centering kick. Oh, scorer's taken high, he's going to get a free kick here. It's accidental, but it's definitely there in the marking contest. And Pickering Brook player on the mark. Julia trying to steal a couple of metres. Now, unfortunately, we've got a blood rule. The scorers having to leave the ground. replacement player coming on, scorer off to get patched up. The shot at goal will be taken by Jake Foreman, who's played a pretty good game today. Keeps it low, straight over the goal umpire's hat. That's what the doctor ordered.
Well,
They need another 4 of those, maybe 5.
good to have you with us there, Logan. The score is 80 to 55 in favour of Pickering Brook. This match proudly brought to you thanks to our sponsors, Vision Decor and ID Athletic. Support those that support your local club or support us, because they invest their money in the community, and that's what it's all about. We appreciate them. Show your love to them.
So, Antonio to throw the ball up the middle. Arnott McKinley. Arnott wins the ball down. It's taken by Chidlow. The goal kicker. Foreman gets the ball to boot, looking for someone inside 50. No mark. Free kick, too high. So, Chidlow players are putting themselves on here and getting some reward. Luke Elliott to have a shot at his third goal.
Still need 5 goals here. They're 25
behind.
25 behind, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help there, mate. Just a reminder, kids, stay in
Stay in
school.
school. So, Elliott. He's only got a couple today. Stuttering approach, keeps it low. And I tell you what, Thompson has got back and touched that on the line. So, needed a shepherd, didn't get it. And Pickering Brook come away with the ball now. So, 5 straight kicks now?
Yeah.
4 straight kicks.
4 straight just for a draw, and in the event of the draw, it will go into overtime.
Thompson clears from the back pocket. Finds a teammate up at half-back. That's Johnson, who's made a miraculous recovery. He could hardly walk when he left the ground 5 minutes ago, but he's back. Chidlow coughed this ball up and then got it back from an errant handball. Ward. Handball's back to Self. Self chips out in front of McKinley. Juggles the mark and holds onto it. He's got numbers forward. He's going to kick to a contest. Looking half forward. Elliott breaks the tackle. Oh. Grace Forbes, unfortunately, nudges he kicked, and that's gone out of bounds, so we'll get a free kick back into play. That'll be taken by Julia.
Good pressure by the Hawks. They're not looking to let this one go.
Yeah, they're digging deep, so Chidlow going to have to dig deeper. They can control the tempo a little bit here. Outreach.
That's an example. One Pickering Brook player went for the ball, 3 Chidlow watched.
Richards, I think, has been close to best on today. He's been very, very good off half forward. Kicks long, looking for. Armstrong runs under the contest. Trying for Chidlow to clean up, which they do. McKinley centres the ball. Forbes can't hold it. Now he's in trouble. Oh, he's been had coat hanging.
Well, he's only 4'6" already, so...
He's 4'2" now. Vallis with the tackle. Coughed it up. That could be the start of the end there, mate.
Yeah, the icing's getting spread.
He's got his 5th. Not sure where his opponent was there, but...
Well, 3 goals, 1 this quarter to Pickering Brook to 1 goal 2 for Chidlow. Things not quite going the way the Cougars fans, and there's plenty of them online. Still a big crowd. Let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah, they've had their fair share of the football. They've gone inside 50 quite a few times, but it's getting no reward. So now we're going to get a 666 call, possibly.
Yeah, a couple of people
666.
who saying lacrosse sliding into position.
Hartridge reads it off the Ruckman's hands, goes forward. Forbes, can he make up for that last kick and find a target? Langridge working hard but can't get hands on footy. Forbes, he's handballed it to nobody. And then the Pickering Brook players left it behind. And now he's thrown it out but not called. Picked up, Richardson on the run. Has a shot.
No honking horns are going to hold the Hawks here this afternoon. Pickering Brook, for Adrian Secosta and all those online putting on a display. Thanks to all that have joined us with me, Noel Nosey Johnston and Neil Weasel Worsley on the Community Sports Show, where we take local sports to you, our global audience.
A nice finish there by Luke Richards. I said earlier, he's been one of their best today. He's played a very good game of footy.
Now, Weasel, we're going to have to be in quick form here at the end. I'm going to hope that they come across this side to sing the song, because we'll try and get into the middle of that.
Here we go. Luke Elliott hasn't stopped trying. Try and peg one back. He's kicking for about, probably near on the 50, just inside.
I'd give it 48, yeah. He'll kick from a couple of metres in.
Kicks it low. The old umpire's happy with that. So it's not impossible for him to get back. It's going to be bloody tough.
Jeff, we're not sure how long left, I'll be honest. Well, I can't tell you how long, because if it was running as a quarter, I could tell you based on how long we've been filming, but we went from half time. I tried to be clever then and failed. No one would be surprised by that.
Okay, can they get two in a row? Just bring some life back to the game. Kinlay stays down and then wins the ball ground level, has it stolen. Goes back again, taps it to a teammate, and then runs on the crumbs. Getting a free kick here. It's going to go to the scorer. It's been manhandled after the play.
According to Josh Stork, 4.5 minutes, but...
Inside 50. Can't hold the mark. No one front and centre. Mallaby picks up. Sells some candy. Has a shot. Is it going to come back? No. Still in play.
Wow.
So, Pickering Brook will walk this out through. It's been very good for them in the ruck today. Up the wing. Johnson can't take it away. Jenner gets the ball back inside to Richo. Luke Richardson. He's got options. Just holding onto it. Just milking the clock, I think. Goes long. Armstrong looking. Get under that one. Couldn't hold it. Gets the crumbs, then misses it. Comes out of it again, handballs to nobody. Chidlow run out. Stephen Burstall gets the ball inside. Scorer chips the ball back out in front. Oh, horrible bounce. Jake Foreman got it back. And then they just cough it up again. Christensen clearing kick. Tired players now, mate. Mallaby looking to the top of the square. Jetta's there, can't mark. Good effort from Chidlow to go over the top. Jetta back on it, ground level. Good defensive qualities. Has a bounce. Straightens up. Finds a teammate in the corridor. Cachetta just inside the defensive 50. He's going to go backwards now. Finds Christensen.
And I can tell you, Graham, score on the Knowlesy scoreboard at least is 13 goals, 14. Pickering Brook currently leading Chidlow 9-8. So that one goes long.
Marking contest out there. McCoy pulls the mark down. Chips in front of Luke Outridge. He'll hold this up now and just take some time off the clock.
Few Hawk supporters starting to get on now, and
goes long, finds Richardson again. So Richards, Lukey Richards. He's going to back himself from here. He's going to kick from about 55, I reckon. Now the mark's on the 50.
Well, if you're going to do a hammy, a couple of minutes from the final siren in the grand finals is a
Not
good
a
time
bad
to do it.
Played a few premierships, Luke, from memory. Kicks from outside, 50. Goes top of the square. No one can mark the ball. Crumbed here by a Pickering Brook player. His left and right, then spoiled. Well done by Chidlow. Mallaby brings the ball out of the back line. Looks to half forward. Oh, one-handed attempt there, unfortunately, from Chidlow. And now Pickering Brook run the ball to the boundary line. Chidlow keep it alive. Another smother from Pickering Brook. So the effort from both sides is still there. No one's giving up. But I just think the gap's too big now. There goes the siren, mate. It's all over. So Pickering Brook have got their sweet revenge after losing 2 in a row. They've come back and stopped the three-peat and won the game 13-14 to 9 goals. 8. A fantastic game of footy and a great advert for Hills Football Association. We're setting up table now for the presentation.
Well, what we might do, viewers, is actually, and the goal umpire there, I'm not sure if that's Wayne Ogg or Steve Roth, but they've had their jobs done. Confirm the final score. Pickering Brook, 13 goals, 14. Defeating Chidlow, 9 goals, 8. To take out the Hills Football Association Grand Final for 2023. Thank you to all you for the feedback there. We're just going to head out over towards the presentation area to get that for you. We'll take a break and be back in just a few minutes' time for presentations here on the Community Sports Show. And look, Weasel, Chidlow fought hard, just a couple of turnovers, couple of decision-making errors, perhaps costing them. Pickering Brook from the outset, working hard throughout.
Hey?
And that is a good win. As a Hawthorn supporter, I was neutral the whole way through. I'll take the Hawks win. We'll take a break and be back in just a few minutes, thanks to our sponsors, ID Athletic and Vision Decor.